Gentlemen, good evening. Good to see you, all things considered. Appreciate the time. Obviously, both of you guys know why you're here. And I felt that we've got to record this because it's you two. It's a little combustible, and I want to have shit on record, for lack of a better way to put it. 2 weeks ago, a little under 2 weeks ago, both of you guys, well, basically ruined my night, ruined my weekend with the shit you pulled after LPW 7. I'm frustrated. We don't do that. Like, you guys both know that's not what LPW is about. We keep that inside the ring. You guys both already had a match scheduled. It's not like you didn't have the opportunity coming up to do what you did. So, MRB, I know that you sort of spoke your piece last week with JPJ. You've at least had the opportunity to get it out there. So, Pride, I'm going to let you speak your piece first. Just what the hell happened after LPW 7?
Well, go to shake hands. I was going home. I come from out of town, so figured to say bye to everybody. Came to Mike, put my hand out. We had said a couple things back and forth, and then he, threw words without, what's the way to put it? He, just the statement he made, it's just like blatant condescension. And you say that's not what we do at LPW, and that's fine, but they don't call me Pride for nothing. And there's no way, I don't care who you are, you're going to talk down to me and not have me say something or do something about it.
MRB?
So, from my perspective, and I'm not even going to say I'll be the bigger man because, that's not what this is about. But I will say I'm sorry if you took that as condescending. When I say bring your A game, sorry, Jack, my friend Jack, the guy that I respect, knows better than anybody that when I say bring your A game, I'm telling myself that just as much because I want to have a really crazy good match and I want a really crazy good fight. I want an actual challenge, and I want to remind myself that I have to give that to you too, because that's how we're going to give the audience everything that LPW, myself, and yourself are known for. So I'm sorry if that's the way you took it. I'm truly, truly sorry. But the fact that you just sat here and called yourself Pride is exactly where I think the issue is coming in. Somewhere along the way, this thing is it's becoming reality, and Pride is taking over, and it seems like it's taking over even in your real life. And when we're shaking hands and saying goodbye, we got what we got, and I don't know what to say about it.
It's pretty plain and simple. You're Michael Richard Blais. Everyone knows who you are. Of course you're going to bring your A game, whether you have to remind yourself of that or not. You're the WrestleCore Infinity Champion. You're the Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion. Everyone knows who you are. And that's how I feel about me. Everyone should know who I am, but they don't because you're in the way. So I've been doing what I do best, taking advantage of every opportunity presented to me, and I've put together the most impressive win streak, win list, what do you want to call it, in LPW right now, because I'm trying to get out from underneath your shadow. And now I have this opportunity to go head to head with you, and I put my hand out to shake it as a sign of good faith. And you bring that condescending bullshit. I don't care about your apology, whatever. You bring that, you throw that in my face. Of course I'm going to bring my A game. Have I been playing the whole friggin' time? Absolutely not. So you bring that bullshit to me. I get upset about it. I say something, and you know what? You want to sit on your high horse. You watch that video. You threw the first punch, Michael. All I did was push you, and you couldn't even be the bigger person and let that go. You can't let stuff like that go, but you sit there, and all the things I just said about you, you've whether you wanted to or not, you've become the kind of the heart of LPW, and you can't be the bigger person and just take a little push as I assert myself a little bit.
You shouldn't have done it.
So I'm not meaning to cut you off, but I felt a shot in the face at the same time as I gave you a shot in the face. And you can slow that video down all you want, but those fists were flying from both ends at the exact same fucking time, man. And like,
Keep it settled, Blais.
you can sit here and tell me I'm like condescending or whatever. I talk about being a savior or whatever. That's my thing. And realistically, being the savior, the way I see it, is I want to encourage everybody to work their ass off and do everything they can possibly do. And you're right, you have been bringing your A game. And maybe it's on me for saying something stupid. I'm sorry. Again, you can say you don't care about my apology. I'm sorry. Maybe I put it a wrong way. I have no doubt in my mind that you are going to be my toughest challenge to date. And that's what I want. And all I was saying is I was looking forward to that. That's what I want. I didn't expect to get pushed. I didn't expect to get told I'm being an asshole. I didn't expect to do what we ended up doing. And I don't know like where the disconnect here is, other than maybe pride is a little jealous and can like Jack, the great professional wrestler, Jack, do his thing and accept that you actually are as good as you say you are. Accept that you, to me, I think you are as known as you are. There's no shadow. You're well past this whole like worrying about a shadow thing, man. Like, I really don't know where any of this came from.
It seems like it's happened before. I mean, Pride, this ain't the first time you've shot your shot at MRB. It ain't the first time you've made yourself known, for lack of a better way to put it. Like, I am worried going in. We've got 2 weeks left. If you're going to be pulling the stuff that you pulled 2 weeks ago, can we at least trust you until then?
Absolutely. Everything I could have possibly wanted, I now have. I get a shot at the LPW Grand Championship. I get a shot at the heart of the company. And I get it no holds barred. That means I can do whatever I want, do whatever I need to do, take every single chance, opportunity, you name it. I will pull out every single stop to win that title, to hurt Michael, and to put my name where it deserves to be, at the front, at the top, the face of LPW.
MRB, same question, man. Like, Pride's not wrong in that you were throwing as many shots. Pride ain't wrong that you went overboard too.
I completely agree. I'm sitting here and like, I'm telling you man to man, and I'm telling Pride man to man, like, I'm sorry, I was just as much in the wrong there. If us fighting is what this is coming to, like having a legit, like, no holds barred fight, then I guess that's what's going to happen. But I promise you, you can trust me until September 30th. Until that bell rings, I don't plan to throw any more shots. I'm going to wait until we're in the ring. When that bell rings and you keep like dropping this new like line for me that like I'm the heart of LPW, and maybe somewhere along the way that like became true, and if that's what people are starting to think, that's cool. So what I'm going to throw back at you is, you want to be the marquee, you want to be the face, you want to be the top of the card. None of that's ever going to matter until you have what's inside there, until you have the mentality where you want to be the heart of LPW, where you want to be the heart that like cares more about every other bit of blood pumping through the veins than about yourself. And that's not what I'm getting out of you. So if you want to be in that spot, you're right. You are going to have to pull out all the stops. Every single stop, you're going to have to pull it out, because you're going to have to make the heart of LPW stop bleeding. Sorry, the heart of LPW stop beating, if that's what you want to do. And I guess I'm the one that you have to stop then, eh?
This isn't the first time we've fought, we've wrestled. It's not going to be the last. You've said it before. I need to put you down to make this happen. And I've done it before. I felt bad about it then. I'm going to feel great about it this time. Again, nobody puts themselves above me in any way, shape, or form. You condescend. You create this shadow, whatever version of being. It's just, I'm done with it. I'm done. It's about pride. It has always been all about pride, and it will continue to be all about pride because it is exactly what I have worked for, and it is exactly what I deserve.
See, that's where your problem is, though, man. You're like, you see yourself as down here, and like, I'm putting myself above you. You see yourself as having a shadow. I see you as right here. I see everybody is right here. I'm just lucky right now that I've managed to get the opportunities. I've managed to make the most of them to be where I am right now. And if that makes me the heart of this company because I can see everybody here, cool. You're right. I've told you before that you have to put me down. And this time, it's legitimately like the most true thing possible. Like, if this is the attitude you're coming in with, you're going to have to put me down, because if I see you here and everybody else on a level playing field and want to make this company the best it can possibly be together, I can't let you put yourself up here. I can't let you take all this pride inside of you and put a shadow over everybody else.
We're good?
Think we're as good as we're going to get, man. Like, you think, I know you were hoping for more out of this and like something simple, but I don't think that's what we're getting.
Leave each other alone until then, Kay.
I'm good. I'll see you on the 30th, man.
Absolutely.
I took a minute and then another was unbelievable. And fell back in it until your brother was unforeseen.